Just a quick brief of your opinion on Southgate. Has obviously left. That was a few months ago, and Lee Carsley's come in for a bit, 2 months, like a bit less than that, and we found out yesterday morning we got a new manager, and it's Thomas Tuchel. He used to manage Chelsea. His latest team was Bayern Munich. Do you think we need a new manager? He's German, this new manager. What do you think he should do? Well, do you think he should be expected to win a World Cup in his first?
It's funny about the managers for England football team.
Mm.
The people they seem to pick to manage the England team seem to be the kind of people who would take orders instead of giving them.
Mm.
You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
They don't have. It looks like there's people behind them who's giving them instructions. We've give you the job.
Mm-hmm.
You do what we say.
Yeah.
And that's what I think. But that's just an opinion that knows nothing about football.
Mm. I think this Thomas Tuchel manager role's been in the making for quite a bit now. Obviously, Carsley come in a month or two, and I was listening to his interview actually the other day, and he said he was only on borrow, and he was waiting for someone to come in. And the two managers that were gonna come in maybe were Tuchel and Pep Guardiola. And when Pep come up, I thought Pep might be leaving Man City, but I thought he's never going to leave City. I know he's only got a year in his contract, but he's not going to leave City, maybe in a few seasons. But
can I ask you something, Will?
Go on.
Which manager has held that position the shortest of time? You know, been there, been as England manager the least time? I can remember a few years ago where they give that position to an ex-player, and I think he only managed one game. He only lasted about a week,
right.
and then he was away. Now, whoever was picking that manager to manage the England team, I can't believe that he had the ability to be a manager.
Yeah. Well, if he was only managing one game, then I don't think he must have been a good manager.
We've had quite a few people managing England, and they've been brilliant footballers.
Yeah.
People who really knew the game and they played a long time for England, as well as the club.
Yeah.
There was main men, but as I say, the picking of. I mean, I don't like as the name of Southgate keep them mentioned because it's not worth it. Because he didn't do nothing. I don't think he didn't win a lot. Did he win with England?
Well,
they say he didn't lose a lot. He was in a lot of competitions. He got good runs in competition.
That's all he did.
But
though.
they never actually got to the where they what they wanted to win.
I mean, they got two finals, a semi. This is what I can remember: two finals, a semi, a quarter, maybe 3 quarters. I'm pretty sure, but he hasn't won anything.
The main thing I had against Southgate when he was manager was he had 5 substitutes on the bench, and all they did was keep themselves warm. They never got onto the pitch. Even in Euros, we had people there what could have come on.
Yeah.
When the game's not going right, surely, if you've got another man or another 5 men...
He just liked to keep the same team, didn't he?
If you've got 5 men you can bring on at any time, at least it must be an advantage to be able to change it and see what you could do better than what the existing team was doing.
Yeah.
But we see it in the last Euros, that there was men on that bench, but he could have changed the team, but he never did. But I don't like keep on about the man because I didn't have a very good opinion of him in that job.
Are you happy about a German manager coming into the role?
I don't know. I'm British. I'm English, and I'd much rather see a man. And there must be managers out there. There must be people out there, genuine people who would make a go.
Yeah.
First of all, I would pick someone who was English.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather than we know. Records show that all these managers coming in now, they're foreign. Every time someone's mentioned it's foreign, they're coming in. But really, football in this country, that it's nearly all foreign now anyway. They're all foreign players now coming in.
I think there must be only 2 to 3 English managers in the Premier League.
Yeah, but not all of them's had a chance, brother. I mean, but who was the last one who really has made a success of
Frank Lampard?
No.
Come on, Frank Lampard.
Don't be silly, Will. He spent a lot of money for Chelsea when he went there to manage Chelsea, didn't he?
Mm. What about Eddie Howe?
Well, we're not Eddie Howe yet, but when you think, I'll say straight away, Eddie Howe has made a success. He got finished at Bournemouth.
Yeah.
He went to Newcastle, and I don't think he's done a lot wrong at Newcastle.
Got him to Champions League.
And they deserved a good manager at Newcastle because they always had a good support.
Yeah.
Their supporters always supported their team well.
Yeah.
And they deserved someone like Eddie Howe.
Mm.
I mean, his name was mentioned for the England team, I think, at one time. For the manager of England. But of course, nothing coming. Maybe, of course, they have to agree. They have to say, I think can do that job.
Yeah.
But you don't know. You don't get to know anything like that.
Yeah.
Whether they'd wanted the position. I mean, when you think, the position of a manager in football is so uncertain. You can go back to people like Ferguson. He was at Manchester United for a long time.
Yeah.
He had a very successful team.
Mm.
There was people at Liverpool like Bob Paisley. He was one who was a good manager.
Yeah.
They were good managers and they proved it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of managers who go round. They go round the clubs. They get sacked from one club and then they go to another.
Yeah.
And they go to another. And they don't fit in.
No.
But it's one of the most unsafe jobs there is.
Yeah, football
nowadays.
Yeah.
You take all jobs.
Yeah.
You've got to be successful in football.
Yeah.
That you're out.
Okay. Like and subscribe, and it's been another podcast with Grandpa.
Okay.
And I'll see you on the next one.
And be lucky.
Well, I'll try. Hopefully, you'll be lucky as well.
Second again.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.